Hello. So today we've got Edition Royale. So there's a little clue of what we're opening today. Not that you need one, you've just seen a little preview clip though. Yeah, so this is, again, I'm on reverse camera, I've got no space. So that's what it is. Layton Exclusif by Parfums de Marly. Parfums de Marly, the elegant and refined fragrance company, renews the splendour of the 18th century through its original concept when the greatest perfumes were created for King Louis XV in tribute to the prestigious horse races he fervently admired and initiated. So, yeah, this is it's one of their successful ones. Layton, well, the original Layton, I think, is one of the most popular fragrances actually. And yeah, I did like Layton. No, well, anyway, let's unbox this. I'll share my thoughts on it in a moment. It's just standard box. Well, it's not standard. It's standard wrapping, rather plastic. Again, no finesse here. Don't know if there is a finesse way or a special technique and boxers have to make it. Oh, I can hear that. I can hear that sloshing around. So that's my technique. It's called rip it off recycle technique. There it goes. So yeah, use your box. Like for the exclusive and expensive ones, Haldane was in this box, Carlisle's in this box. Some of them aren't though, some are just in standard boxes. So this is, yeah, it's there's the reveal, the patented cushioned, well, I believe it might be patent, I don't know, cushioned box. Yeah, it's like, didn't realise that inside it's like a shock absorber. It's a cushioned internal box. How recyclable that is, I don't know. So, however, it certainly adds to a presentation. Deep blue there. Yeah, it's quite a sturdy felt thing. And again, that heavy bottle where you just know you're holding a full bottle of 125ml, 4.2 fluid ounce of Layton in your of Parfums de Marly in your hand. So a little story, not going to bang on too long. Though I ordered this from a company called what they call Beauty Now, and they're based in the Netherlands, and it was £205 for the 125ml on their site. Yeah. So I went with it because in the UK, cheapest I was finding was about 250ish mark. So it is one of the top prices. I don't even think they've got it on the Parfums de Marly UK site. They've got Layton, but not the Layton Exclusif. So I imagine it's probably one of their expensive ones though, a bit like Carlisle and Haldane. It'd be the top price. So bought it from them and hit some fees at the import from the duty of it, and it looked like I'd probably have to return it because it didn't make sense to continue buying it at that price, because I could have just bought it for that price here. So it just I would have got it cheaper actually, saved a tenner. So it was touch and go whether to get I was getting this or not. And I had a chat, had some communication with Beauty Now, amazing guy there, and they managed to sort it out where I didn't have to pay those fees, and I got it through for the original price of 204 English pounds. So fantastic. Really doff thy cap to Beauty Now. I'm not affiliated with them though. I do believe, give credit where it's due, and they really went above and beyond to help with that. So yeah, well done for them. And also involved was a gift as well, a Creed gift set. There's eight fragrances in this gift set. 6 of them are female fragrances, and I'm not going to list them. Though the 2 male ones are Aventus and Silver Mountain Water. So yeah, nice little, I mean, a little top on top for £204 for, you know, the exclusive and the Creed little tester vials. I'll probably give the female ones away. Well, I will. I won't be wearing them. However, I will do an Aventus and an Aventus clone Afnan, I believe, tester. I'll test them, so something to see for the future. I was going to say look for, but I don't, you know, it's probably not something to get overexcited about. But yeah, so anyway, back to Layton. Like Layton the original one, my difficulty or misgiving with Layton the original was the opening. I've had this with a few Parfums de Marly's. I'm not massively keen on the openings, the Carlisle and the Layton opening. Yeah, I'm more about the dry down with those two, so I go through the opening looking forward to the dry down. When the dry down happens, I'm loving it. The thing with the Layton dry down that I found was it was very linear. It just stayed as it was throughout the duration. No, it's a pleasant experience. That's not disparagement. It's just, I like fragrances where you check in with it and you get a little note of this and then a little note of that and a little whiff here and that, and it changes, whereas that one just stayed. And you know, that's to its credit as well. It's, you know, some people like that. This, when I tested it, I had a decant, and for me it was that next level. It was, right, okay, you got Layton here. Layton's for youth stroke early adults. This, you're going in mature adulthood. that's how I'd put this. Just, yeah, you're going into your senior years. Look, there's the cap. I always forget to put it off on the screen, but there's the cap. Very solid caps, not coming off anytime soon, if ever, unless you give it some real force. Saying that about seniors, man, flipping out. If you're that senior, you probably have a problem getting that off. It's pretty firm. So yeah, there it is. Your usual solid lethal weapon there. Yeah, it's great for self-defense, I imagine, if get caught in a tight spot somewhere. But anyway, that's a different video. Yeah, so this is it. I remember Layton. Let's have a quick check on it, actually. What I was going to say is that I remember looking at this and it had a lot of ingredients. So let me check if that's all right. Yeah, okay, so looking at this, yeah, there's loads of ingredients. Top notes: almond, mandarin orange, bergamot, watery notes. The middle notes: civet, geranium, rose, gardenia, water lily. And the base notes: Guaiac wood, Laotian wood, vanilla, coffee. Okay, sandalwood, Indonesian patchouli, leaf, amber, oak moss, and pink pepper. I mean, that is a flipping list, that is. Let me just check what Layton has. Yeah, looking at the comparison: apple, lavender, bergamot, mandarin. They're the top notes of Layton. Middle notes: geranium, violet, jasmine, and base notes: vanilla, cardamom, sandalwood, pepper, patchouli, guaiac wood. So it's almost like double the ingredients. Yeah, or at least a third more ingredients with Layton to Layton Exclusif. Never really had smelt any coffee orientated fragrances. I do like the smell of coffee, so I can't remember smelling it in this, but it may be something to look out for if anyone's got any recommendations and any coffee fragrances that pleasant. I'll be all ears. Perhaps not all finance, but certainly take it on board. So anyway, let's have a little spray. Immediately, I love that. The opening for me much more pleasant. It's to me, that just smells of Boss, not Boss the aftershave. It's just like, yeah, you're a manager. you are, well, unless you're a female, then you're a manageress. Or is this unisex? Let's have a quick look. No, and that doesn't surprise me. Well, 58 people said it's unisex. 4 say it's female. It didn't tell me out of how many, but just a male. 561 people said it's male, and 4 people said it's female, and 58 said it's unisex. So again, it depends. Does it matter? A fragrance is, yeah. I think many females wear male fragrances, so if you feel you could pull this off, then go for it. That's what I'd say. I'm not sure if it's the other way around, if people are masculine and they, though who knows, I don't know, to be honest. It'd be interesting to hear if of a masculine men weared or wore any female fragrances that are actually just for females. I've never smelt any of Parfums de Marly's female line, to be honest. So back to this. Okay, got a flipping rant. Get sidetracked. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so love the opening. Love it. Love the dry down on the middle and the dry down on this. Was this the one that I went? No, it was Carlisle I went in the sauna with, and that just was on me like glue, stuck with me. I could totally sense this is pretty much similar. The duration of this is longevity is gonna be a beast. Yeah. Flipping out 339 pure, so it's eternal. It could last forever. I like that. I just feel so cheated if I buy something like a fragrance and then 20 minutes later it's gone. It's like Strong With You was like that. Absolute was it? The Eau de Parfum, Eau de Toilette. Again, opening was amazing. I thought, yeah, I'll buy this, and then got it out at the flipping airport. Put it on, first wearing, and it was gone in half an hour, and I was really bitterly disappointed because it's quite a bit. So I just purely fragranced that one, just about 200 sprays. Half the bottle's gone already in 6 weeks. So yeah, that's 4 sprays. That'll be more than ample to tonight for the evening. Right, let's have a look. So where are we at with this? Pros, well blended in the tree. Oh, it's Hamid Merati-Kashani hope I did your name justice there, Hamid. Pros, well blended and intriguing. Yeah, you see, that's the spot on word, intriguing. Layton's linear in the respect where there's levels to it. It's just it's like what's that? What's that smell over there? You know, it's like, yeah, there's stuff going on. Good quality and long lasting juice. 100%. Sorry, 53 out of 53 gave that the thumbs up for well blended, intriguing, and no one said against that. And yeah, that's a testament. 48 said good quality and long lasting juice, and one said no. So yeah, pleasant animalic notes. Again, I don't really know much about animalic notes, so I just know that, yeah, definitely pleasant. Definitely 100% pleasant for me. This ticks the box. To me, this is what Carlisle, if Carlisle had this opening, brilliant. The drawdown on Carlisle's been phenomenal. It's just the opening for me is a bit like, have to get used to it. But this, from the opening, straight in there, mid, wonderful, and the dry down. I talking about it dry now, just put it on though. I've had this on as I mentioned, on the decant, so I've worn this on several occasions, and yeah, love it. I want to reapply it, but then I'm also aware that if I keep reapplying it, it's the people around me, it's just going to flipping overdose them. So, well, perhaps not overdose them, but you know, they'll probably get bothered. Right, mature and elegant opening, 100%. 34 said yes, none no. Bright and spicy opening. I wouldn't say bright, definitely spicy. Well, bright, no, not like freshes, not in that sense. But yeah, definitely, it's like wakes the senses up. Yeah, 31 and said yeah, no one said against that. Maybe I'm that first one. Okay, so intriguing and surprising opening, 26, yeah, 3 no, yeah, definitely intriguing. Yeah, if you've never smelt this before, it's an assault on the senses. Yeah, if you've never been used to it, so smelt any Parfums de Marly, most of them are an assault on the senses initially. It's like perfumery to the next level. Signature scent worthy, 23 yes, 40 no. Now, I would go with yes with this for 100%. The only misgiving for this is, again, accessibility. It's not something I'd wear at a funeral. By all means, people, please feel free to give me your favourite funeral scents, fragrances. But yeah, this would just be not the occasion for that. On a serious note, you know, this isn't for every occasion. So signature, yeah, you'd have to be a boss man. You'd have to be flipping, you know, top level, like sort of alpha male to boss this and. Yeah, waltz into any film with your balls out, and yeah. No, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Don't have a spray. Don't listen to me. Don't spray Layton and go around with your balls out. It's not. Yeah, it may come into some friction there. Not friction. So you might get friction. Well, anyway. Yeah, just don't do it. Cons may not be suitable for all occasions. That's exactly what I'm trying to say there. Okay, may not appeal to everyone. 31 thumbs up, 7 down. Yeah, if you're about 4 years old, it might not appeal to you. I think if you're, well, I don't know, kids might like it. I don't know. Is there a law on spraying perfume on kids? Fragrance on kids? It's flipping beast mode fragrances. Anyway, I get sidetracked. Yeah, so when it says may not appeal to everyone, that's flipping common knowledge in it. People, it's obvious rather, people have different scent profiles that they like. Not suitable for blind buying. I don't want to say blind buy this. I really don't. Particularly not if you've not got any money, and you've saved up to get a bottle. However, this is solid craftsmanship. Yeah, this is work of art stuff without a shadow of a doubt. Now, people that buy works of art online without even flipping looking at them properly. We buy all sorts of stuff online. Would you be disappointed with this? Even if you were disappointed with it, then the resale value, if you just had a few sprays out of it, you wouldn't lose much. They do sell on eBay. Well, sorry, don't want to advertise, but they do sell on platforms. You wouldn't have a problem getting your money back, or there or thereabouts. Or if it's a decent stockist, they might even refund you. But I'd be hard pressed if for anyone who knows perfumery to be disappointed with that. To be fair. And they would be able to select an occasion for it. Feel free to disagree with that. Animalic notes may be off-putting for some. Again, I don't know enough about that. So, nauseating to some individuals. I can see. My challenge when it comes to perfume is I love this type of stuff. This is what I buy fragrances for. I just love that performance, that beast mode, that skill, that science that's gone into these things. That for me, it's every single box. However, it's a bit like to a food critic. If you're going into a Michelin star restaurant and a food critic, they could break down every single item, the way it's cooked, the ingredients, the use of flavour, the balance of flavours and smells and presentation. They'd break that down, and again, have you aware of all the science and effort that's gone into that. You got someone who's just used to eating Mackie D's, and they go into a Michelin star restaurant. They might enjoy the food, but would they appreciate it to the extent that the connoisseur would? I don't know. So it's the same I find with fragrances. I love them and I appreciate them, and that though some people around me that knows this perhaps aren't as keen on these sort of things, they could find it offensive. They could. I've often seen people's reactions to fragrances I've worn that they're just pure beast mode, and it's almost like sometimes they don't want to say anything because they don't want to hurt your feelings, but they wouldn't hurt mine. I'm loving it. I can see they're uncomfortable. Yes, nauseating to some individuals. Odd note choices for a fragrance. Well, what do you mean odd? Like, is it? That in itself, fragrance to me is take a chance. Really. There's for me, there's nothing worse than generic stuff, and you know, it's like watching a film, a Hollywood film with a 3-act structure. We've seen it all before. The only thing that's different are the actors. It's the same story regurgitated again and again. And this is the same thing I find with some of the mainstream fragrance houses, the designer ones, that they've just latched onto a foolproof method that works. And yeah, they don't take that chance. Like independent film, you know, Hollywood rarely takes a chance on independent film now. When it's at one point, come on, mate. At one point, it was saturated with independent films, and you get a whole manner of cult classics that are just phenomenal. They're not made now because you know they're just, you know, the masses just don't have that mass appeal, but they're classic masterpieces. And so yeah, odd note for a choice of fragrances. Yeah, actually looking at, I didn't read that, but no one gave that the thumbs up, and 22 people gave that the thumbs down. So why? Who come up with that as a con then? Because no one even agrees with that. Who comes up with these pros and cons then? I'd be interested to know. This is on Fragrantica, is it? Yeah. So I don't know who puts forward the pros and cons for that. I don't know if it's the website themselves or if it's of users. Unpleasant jumbled mess. Oh, I love. You see, that's a con. One person get out the thumbs up and 26 thumbs down. So yeah, ruined version of the original Layton. Ruined. This to me is, I go as far as to say it's its all different fragrance. I rarely get any similarity from Layton in this myself. I mean, a more trained nose might do, though. For me, no, I hardly, and I think that's why I like this more. Yeah, I flipping love this. It's beautiful. So ruined version of the original, like far from it for me. But then that's just my view, and you know, I have to respect that. But you know, this is this person's view. There's 2 people agree with that, and 31 didn't. So yeah, overall, what do I think to this? Yeah, it's a winner. For me, this is just a winner. So it's beautiful, that is, you know. That for me is just, oh yeah. What do you want, mate? Yeah, he likes it. Do you like Layton Exclusif? I thought you would. Yeah, just pure, refined quality, craftsmanship. Yeah, well done. Thank you. Thank you, Parfums de Marly, another winner. So that I'll just bid you adieu. Thank you.